Yeah, disappointing in terms of give the goals away far too easy. You know, the first goal, you got to clear it. You know, it's bouncing around in the box. Second one, puts you had a man off the pitch and they got in down that side of the pitch, but we've still got to deal with that and adjust. And then the third one, you know, where, you know, from a corner. So the 3 poor goals, but in terms of the game itself, I thought for large parts of it, we more than matched them in terms of having the ball. We didn't create enough chances, we know that. But I thought we more than matched it, how we set up. But yeah, at the end of the day, no matter how you play at this stage of the season and the situation we're in, we've got to win games, and we've not been good enough tonight.
That was it in the first half. You did more than hold your own, didn't you?
I thought for large parts of the start of the second half we did. You know, for the first 20 minutes at least. I thought we had the ball. It's just, you know, they're a good team, and you know, when you start pushing and pressing, then they're good enough to open you up very, very quickly, as a lot of teams have found out this year.
What are the lessons that you've got to learn from tonight?
We've got to be more ruthless at both ends of the pitch, that is for sure, because no matter what goes on in the middle of the pitch, I mean, we certainly had an upturn in how we played from Saturday's performance, which was very poor. You've got to, it's what happens at both ends, and we weren't good enough tonight in that department.
It's 3 matches without a goal.
Sorry?
It's 3 matches without a goal. How do you turn that around?
You just got to keep trusting them, and they've got to trust themselves and get on the front foot. And you know, it's turned before, so we've got to try and flip it. You know, at half time the game is on a knife edge, I think, in terms of the football. We've conceded a poor goal, which we don't need to do, obviously. And then we've had 1 or 2 little opportunities and not turned them. And it's been like that all season. We haven't scored enough goals. We know that.
With the second goal, did you think that should have been a sending goal?
Well, I've not had a second look at it, Don, but it didn't look great, did it? So, you know, I don't really want to comment on that till I see it properly. But even so, he's off the pitch, getting his injury assessed. We've still got to adjust to make sure we shut up on that side, and we didn't.
How is?
I don't think he's too bad. I think he's a bit sore, but we'll assess that when we get back up to Sheffield.
What is it? Is it his ankle?
I think it's his ankle, yeah.
And there was no Kieran Westwood tonight. How was that?
Kieran pulled out of training Thursday. He's had a bit of a rib issue in the last week or so, and we got it scanned, and unfortunately it's fractured. We hope it's not too bad in terms of time-wise, because he's had it a week or 2 now. But we'll assess that as we go on.
How long do you think he could be out?
How long's a piece of string, Dom? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
How do you lift the team going?
They've got to lift, because at the end of the day, the games ain't going anywhere. I've said it all along. And you know, although there's only not long of the season left in terms of time, there's a lot of games. There's 15 games. It's a third of the season still. So, you know, we've got to look positively, and we'll come out of a dressing room that's not very happy. And quite rightly, you know, we're disappointed, and you know, you've got to find it from within to lift yourself and get back on a run.
Do you think there's sufficient quality in this squad to stay?
The position we're in suggests not, but I think you saw out there tonight that there is quality there, no question. You saw in terms of how we played. I thought we passed the ball really well with a bit of intent, switched the player quite a lot. But you know, when you're down in the position we're in, you know, things seem to go against you, and they did a wee bit tonight. I don't think it was a 3-0 game by any stretch of the imagination, but the facts of the matter are, when you look at the result, it was.